Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Key West Waterman. My name is Aaron Young. Hopefully you can hear me. Supposed to go diving today with my good buddy Kevin. Mother Nature seems to have other plans, but we're trying to wait it out here. It's been raining all morning. I wanted to make an episode about lionfish. Everyone has done this. It's a super underutilized fish. If you're not familiar with what they are, I'll talk a little more about them in the film, or in the film. That sounded kind of cool. In this episode, but yeah, that's what I wanted to do. They're great to eat. They're invasive for the reef, supposedly, from what scientists tell me, and they're delicious, quite frankly. So waiting for this rain to clear and we're gonna head out. We'll see you out there. Little breezy. Hopefully you can hear me. My microphone cover blew out and I didn't realize it, but we made it out. The water is crystal clear. And I'll take clear water over sunshine any day. So I'm gonna hop in and see what we can find.
Oh, wait a second.
So this is a lionfish if you've never seen one. Again, they are supposedly invasive in our waters. They are delicious. All these spines right here are extremely sharp. I've actually been stung by one on accident. Somebody threw it in the beer cooler and didn't tell me it was in there, and it got me. And it was probably the most painful experience I've ever had in my entire life. But this is what they are. They're another reason I kind of wanted to show you this, because I'm getting a lot of beginners that want to spearfish, and this is a great target to start with. They're very easy to shoot. They pretty much just sit there and kind of stare at you. But because I've been stung by one and I know what it feels like, I'm going to show you what I do when I get these in the boat. Hopefully that camera doesn't go for a swim. I carry snips and I give these guys a haircut, because once they go in the cooler, I want no part of those spines coming back out. He's got nerves firing. I actually brained him. But there's even supposedly a spine down here. So I do them all just like that. Woo! Camera almost went in the water. Get all those out. And there we are. Buzz cut lionfish. See if I can find a couple more. These things are delicious. Like I said, they're good to get off the reef. Supposedly they're invasive. They're not supposed to be here, but see if we can find some more and I'll show you a recipe. Look at that. Perfect shots on both of them. They lined up perfect. I figured I could do it, but normally never happens that well. Sweet! Well, I have got plenty of lions for my recipe, along with some other goodies, but that's not the focus today. I want to focus on these. Got quite a few actually. This is actually a really big one. This is kind of your average size around here, unless you get kind of far from Key West or in really deep water. But I've got plenty of lions for dinner. I'm gonna get back and show you how I fillet them and show you guys a recipe. See you there. I'm back. I'm at the house. A lot more peaceful to fillet here than over at the busy marina. But got my lionfish. I'm just gonna fillet one to show you guys how I do this. Again, these guys are venomous, not poisonous, but they are delicious. So let's dive in. Very simple. I treat it kind of like a snapper. Straight down. They've kind of got a lot of spikes left over. Probably wear a glove. My hands are already destroyed. There's no hope for me, so I just run that blade straight down the back. Don't gotta get any kind of fancy here. Look at that, all white, gorgeous. Lionfish is, in my opinion, a fish for people who don't really like fish. They don't really taste like, they have no fishy taste. Very white, very straightforward meat, and pretty much whatever you cook it like or do to it is what it's gonna taste like. Going back into the canal. Get the ribs out. So if you put blackening on it, it's gonna taste like blackening. If you fry it, it's gonna taste fried. There's absolutely no fishiness to it. I think skinning is one of the hardest things for people to pick up. I've been doing that since I could walk, to be honest with you. They've got a few pin bones that run down what would be the bloodline if they had one. Just get those out. And there you are. Look at that. It's a beautiful fillet. Nice and white. Again, not fishy at all. As I do with all my fillets, they go in a saltwater brine. 1, to rinse them, and 2, that salt water and ice gets crazy, crazy cold. I'm gonna do the rest of these, and we are doing ceviche tostadas tonight, one of Will's recipes. I keep sharing his channel on here. The guy's incredible in the kitchen. There's a reason I keep sharing it. If you go over there and check his channel out, Cooking with Clams, you will not be disappointed. Just do one of his recipes. I promise you love it. But I'll see you in the kitchen here shortly. All right, before I start this recipe, I wanted to show you real quick. Don't sleep on these lionfish. I mean, that's a ton of meat. This is 7 lionfish. Beautiful white meat. This is actually my cereal bowl, about twice the size of a regular cereal bowl. But it's about probably a little over 2 pounds of meat. 7 lionfish, that's all. So again, if you're a beginner spear fisherman or woman, don't sleep on these things. They're great to practice on. They kind of just sit there. They like the grouper ledges. They sit up under ledges, inside rocks, all that good stuff. And you're helping the environment. They're invasive, so they recommend we kill them. So the scientists tell me. But yeah, that's all I got. Don't sleep on the lionfish. So we're gonna get started with this. I'm gonna dice this up. Dice a lionfish, lemon, lime juice, red onion. I've got a mango somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna put some mango in there and a little bit of cilantro. We're not eating for about an hour and a half, so I want to do this now, kind of let everything get real sexy in the bowl there, all the juices flowing, and we'll get started on the tostadas here shortly. All right, it's tostada time. So you start, tostada, add a little bit of black beans, some lettuce, ceviche, avocado, squeeze a lime, and this beautiful creature is what you end up with. Again, not my creation, but trust me, try these. These are absolutely incredible. I'm gonna put a link to Will's actual full recipe in the description. Go out and check his page out. I promise you'll like it. And as always, thanks so much for your time. I'm gonna dig in. I'll see you guys next time. Later.